Hi friends, welcome to my Facebook page Yes You Can. Today I'm going to discuss about the overcoming job interview fears part 3. Now what happened? Okay, uh, whenever you go for an interview, there is a fear psychosis in your mind. It's inbuilt one. So if you want to learn the basics, you need to go back to the previous one, the previous video I already made for the people like you who are suffering from fear psychosis. Fear psychosis, right? Now what happened? Okay, what employees look for in the interviews. There are 5 parameters. What are those 5 parameters, you can ask me? The 5 parameters are like confidence, then comes personality, then comes attitude, then comes integrity, and then communication. Now, when we're talking about these 5 points, 2 points, first 2 points I discussed are interrelated. Why this confidence and personality are interrelated? Because these are judged at the time when the candidate enters the room, and interviewer is going to judge him or her within the first 30 seconds. So you need to be very, very careful about this. Now, rest of the three, that is attitude, then comes integrity and communication. Now, let us discuss in brief about these 3 parts. The first one is attitude. Attitude, it really represents, like, employees don't usually go by your grades grade cards. Basically, I'm talking about DGPA, SGPA, etc., etc., achieved in the class. Basically, they are looking for someone who can get their job done. So a go-getter attitude is important. It is really very, very important, and it will help you a lot. Now, second part, that is integrity. Now, integrity is what? Your morale. Integrity is basically your morale and your values. So your morale, values determine the type of person you are. Basically, this is what I'm not talking about. This is psychological part. Now, this level of integrity are tested by the interviewers during the interviews. Now come to the most important point, that is communication. Now what communication means? Everybody, nowadays we're talking about communication, 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 business communication, public communication, communication skills, development, etc., etc. But I really don't know how many of us are focusing on all these things. Now, communication, according to me, is probably the most important of the lot. Definitely, it is important for each and everybody. And an interviewer comes to know about a candidate from what the candidate lets him know about himself or herself. Now, it is all about selling yourself, and it's a chance to show how amazing a product you are. Now, there are a few common questions which generally interviewers ask to the interviewees. Those questions are like, tell me something about yourself, as well as what is your greatest strength. Then comes, what is your greatest weaknesses. Then, why should we hire you? And then comes, do you have any question for me? Then comes, how much salary do you expect? That is also very, very, very important. That is also very important.